Donald J. Trump just signed a massive business deal with the US and the EU. So let me know your thoughts in the comments saying who won and who lost out. Let's watch the video.
New deal with the EU is so surprisingly good that it's being called the most valuable deal the US has ever made. The European Union finally caved to nearly all of Trump's demands after months of negotiations where Trump warned them of tariffs as high as 30 to 50% if a formal accord wasn't finalized by August 1st. And just days before the deadline, the two reached an incredible deal that's even better than the recent US-Japan agreement. This deal contains two massive wins for the United States. First, the EU will invest $600 billion into America, creating hundreds of thousands of new jobs and buy nearly $1 trillion worth of energy and military defense equipment. Second, the EU will...
Man, about 600 billion and also $1 trillion worth of energy and weapons from the US. That's phenomenal. Definitely the US won that deal.
Will accept a baseline 15% reciprocal tariff on all their exports to the US, but the deal specifies that they will have to open up every single one of their countries to trade with the US at a 0% tariff rate, and so it's not clear if the Europeans got anything out of America.
That's good. That's good. If I want to buy a new flipping, Ford, flipping car or something like that, or like a Dodge, Dodge Challenger or something like that, we'll be getting better stuff here from the US. That's kind of funny, guys. Now, we love to see, of course, the US benefiting from the EU as well. I live in Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, so I also want to see Ireland doing well. Hopefully, Donald Trump does some good for our country, and it isn't just a one-sided deal. The next news story that I have is Mike Tyson defending racist allegations against Hulk Hogan. Now, Hulk Hogan died, RIP, at 71 yesterday. And it's crazy to see that people came out saying he was a racist and that kind of stuff. But I actually listened to some of the stuff that he was saying. And yeah, he was definitely making racial attacks and comments, which is it's a bit insensitive. I'm not really sure why Hulk Hogan was so against other races of people. Okay, it's a bit strange. But it was because someone was like dating his daughter or something like that. Some basketball player was dating his daughter. So kind of crazy comments. But Mike Tyson came out here and said that he's not racist, that Mike Tyson said that nobody has made more disgusting comments about white people. So maybe it was just a sort of thing where you're just trying to hurt the person as much as possible. Not really sure, but let's listen to what Mike Tyson has to say about it.
Hey, you know what happened with Hulk, the whole N-word situation?
All right, about the basketball player? Well, yeah, his daughter died and he went on a range, man.
And the video, it was a few months ago now. I know you know about it already, but yeah, him saying the N-word, saying really nasty, racist shit. And he's been completely banned from the WWE universe.
Oh no, not the universe!
Mike Tyson he's a legend. Oh no, not the WWE universe. That's so funny. And I can actually see behind him there's an Ireland flag. We don't care what you think about us. We don't think about you at all. So there's an Ireland flag behind him. What is that in the studio? I'm not sure what that is.
Do you think Hulk's a racist?
I don't think he's a racist. Racist gotta be like, I gotta be like, hell all of them. I hope they all die. I don't want to have nothing. I don't know. We all have a knack to say some ethnic slurs. Yeah, I like that word, slurs. I'm gonna say something. It's just that you just can't listen, it's so simple to call somebody a racist now. It's just really simple. It's so easy. Listen. Now, no one said more disgusting, dreadful things about white people than me. And there's nothing about a racist in me. But then when we get in that dark side of our mind, that's the only thing we see, the bad side of our mind. So those are the words we say. You see fucking Italian mobster again, you're this, you're that. You see your fucking big, strong, black, rapist nigga.
Damn, you went to rapist.
No, this is who we are. If you're big and strong and black, you're a rapist. If you're a smart Jew boy, you're a tax cheat. If you're
a tax cheat, that's kind of funny.
Italian with a beautiful suit and a nice house, you're a gangster. That's who we are.
So you don't.
It's interesting. That's actually quite a good distinction. So, he said it's easy to call people racist nowadays, but there is a distinction there. He said, a racist would be somebody that is like, I want all, let's say, Chinese people to never have anything. I hate these people. I hope they all die. That's like a racist person. But what isn't a racist is calling someone like Mike Tyson used to say a white cracker and this kind of thing, and like insulting someone, trying to attack them at their core. You know, it's almost like a zing attack. It's like you're trying to attack somebody like that would just that would piss them off the most. You're trying to like really like exceedingly attack someone because that's your mindset at the time. It's an interesting distinction there. He actually makes that distinction. There's like two different. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think in the comments down below of Hulk Hogan? Is he a racist? I mean, I don't know. I saw a lot of people, you know, black people, Chinese people, whatever, that were posting that they liked him when he was alive. So I don't know, guys. I never used to watch Hulk Hogan. I always thought that he was a backstabber because he wouldn't unionize the WWE when Jesse Ventura was a wrestler. For some reason, he just was against unions because he was making loads of money. So the guy obviously has some flaws in him, for sure. Hulk Hogan did, but, you know, who knows? The next news story we have is Donald Trump being asked about should they be allowing more money into Gaza. And Donald Trump said, we donated $60 million to Gaza and nobody talks about it. Let's hear it.
Israel be doing more to allow food into Gaza?
What did you say?
Should Israel be doing more to allow food in Gaza?
Well, you know, we gave $60 million 2 weeks ago, and nobody even acknowledged it for food. And it's terrible. You know, you really at least want to have somebody say thank you. No other country gave anything. We gave $60 million 2 weeks ago for food for Gaza. And nobody acknowledged it. Nobody talks about it. And it makes you feel a little bad when you do that and, you know, you have other countries not giving anything.
The Trumpster raises a good point there. You know, other countries are not giving anything. America is giving them 60 million. And nobody even said a thank you. Nobody acknowledges it. Nobody says anything. Guys, if you look back on my past videos, I have about 8 videos and they're all grossing maybe 500,000 views in total, long form videos about supporting free Palestine and that kind of thing. And nobody even acknowledges that now. Nobody on the left acknowledges my videos. Nobody on the left or the liberals acknowledge those videos. I have the biggest videos supporting the free country in the Middle East. About no other Irish person in the whole country has videos bigger than I do supporting that. And nobody has even shared my videos once. No person on the left, no liberal, nothing, guys. They're absolute Marxist scumbag communists. These people hate people, okay, because they're a little bit different. I agree. I know how it feels, guys. I make all these videos that I could potentially get my channel cancelled. I could get less views. I could get shadow banned. But what do? What's that famous phrase? Eaten bread is long forgotten. Okay, is long forgotten. Once it's been consumed, guys, people forget like in an instant. And it's disgusting, guys. It's absolutely disgusting. We should be helping each other more. I put my neck out there to help this free country and I get nothing in return, guys. I get not even a thank you. I get shit, guys. And I have 50,000, 150,000 views. I have 50,000 views for 10 videos and nobody even acknowledges it on the left. Nobody shared my videos once on the left. No liberal ever shared my videos. They don't care, guys. They don't care. They don't actually care about that country in the Middle East. These liberals and lefties don't care about the country in the Middle East. I do, okay? Because I care about kids dying and getting bombed. It's horrendous, guys. But these liberals don't care. They care about virtue signaling to their friends and their family. That's what they care about. Absolute scumbags. They would never fight a day for any other country, ever. They wouldn't even fight for themselves, guys. To be perfectly honest. You think they're going to fight for foreign countries? They wouldn't even fight themselves if somebody tried to attack them. It's absolutely disgusting. So yeah, I'm not making any more videos about to help any other country apart from Ireland, because Ireland is the only country I care about now because it's my home country. Okay, and these other countries, I don't get any thank you, I don't get anything. And I have the biggest videos in the whole of Ireland supporting them. It's disgusting, guys. Next we have here an Afghanistan man talking about new immigrants and migration, talking about how they're barbarians and how they're trying to destroy the country. Let's hear it.
For peaceful protests, I don't need to be here because the establishment will protect me if I do anything wrong. But I am here because that's wrong. I am here because this is wrong. I am only here to save my kids' future, your kids' future. I took asylum in this country 3 decades ago. I ran from save these people. And today they are here to us again. No more. We are here. I'm not running again. No more. They are here to kill you. Sorry for my language, but this is the truth. You should know that. because I am from the same land they're coming from. They are barbarians. They are barbarians. They will pretend they are good. They will pretend they are very happy, good face man, sir, madam. Once they get established, they will you. They are the time bomb. It's a time bomb ticking. Believe me, it's coming from the brown man from the same land. It happened to us in Afghanistan. It will happen here again. Believe me or don't believe me. I am here for future of my kids, your kids. I have to repay back the country who gave me everything. Thank you.
So that guy is talking about like sort of freedom fighters and terrorists in other countries abroad, Afghanistan, Pakistan, different countries like that. There are different elements of Al-Qaeda and terrorist organizations for sure. They're not the same people like these people. These people, Sikhs, and some, great people from the Middle East as well. They want to, push the countries, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Kuwait, Qatar. These countries want to help bring up the world and bring up the capitalism. And they're more, of course, they're more right-leaning, more conservative countries. But these other places are crazy crackpots, guys. So be very careful, okay? Some of these terrorists and organization, fractions. So, but, we talk a lot about this news story that I saw recently. We talk a lot about how to handle criminals, guys. We should put them in jail forever, the death penalty for heinous crimes. Definitely, we should have harsher sentences in Ireland, guys. For any sort of crimes that we commit, whether it's locals or immigrants, there should definitely be a harsher sentencing of crime in this country. Plain and simple. Let's see how our Norwegian neighbors handle prisoners, guys. This is from a Michael Moore documentary that I watched when I was younger. It's amazing to see Michael Moore talk about this. This is actual prison reform. Okay, can we reform prisoners, guys? And in Norway, they're doing that.
Meet prisoners.
Yeah, you want to meet prisoners?
Yeah.
You're meeting one now.
You're a prisoner dressed like this?
Yes.
Welcome to the Norwegian prison system, based on the principle of rehabilitation, not revenge.
So this is the house, and in here is the living room. It's a nice, okay view. And this is my room. It's pretty okay.
We watch TV, we can play bicycle, running, swimming, fishing.
Wait a minute, what do you mean swimming? You can swim to the other side?
No, that is not allowed. From another side you can swim here, but you cannot swim from here to another side. Because they call escape.
You're in prison for murder.
Yeah.
You killed somebody.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice that right behind you are a whole bunch of very sharp knives.
Yeah. Yes.
Nobody here's worried about that, or
No.
should I be worried?
No.
You're not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it.
That is just for neck foot, that is not weapon.
So yeah, there's weapons around them. It seems like the crime is completely able to be, handled properly in these countries, guys. Properly handled crime. Not like the crime that we have, in Ireland and these countries like America, North America, Australia, Europe. I mean, the crime is handled horrendously. When you go to prison in flipping, Europe, it seems like you come out worse, guys. You come out worse from prison. I mean, it's just destructive in all aspects, guys. We have another news story here from Marjorie Taylor Greene tells British Sky News journalists to go back to your country after she was asked whether or not there was a leakage in the Signal group chat, okay? But chat, this is great, guys. I don't want to hear any British people or any sort of foreign people tell us in Ireland what to do, or the US. Nobody from Britain should be telling the US what they should do. Britain, the government of Britain can go to hell. The news media, Sky News, all these different fractions can go to hell, guys. Okay, nobody should be answering to any of these people. Let's hear what she says, though.
Defense Secretary and the Vice
Wait, what country?
from the UK.
Okay, we don't give a crap about your opinion and your reporting. Why don't you go back to your country where you have a major migrant problem?
Okay, do you care?
No. You should care about your own
Okay,
borders.
do you care about American lives being put at risk?
Let me tell you something. Do you care about people from your country? What about all the women that are raped by migrants? This is an American journalist. Thank you.
I'm American, and I'd like to hear your answer to what she's asking.
So yeah, kind of funny, the American in the back right there kind of asking the same question. But my personal opinion, guys, I don't think anyone should be asked for anything, guys. You know, I don't really think that anything should be asked, you know, from other countries. These countries like Britain constantly trying to undermine the US, constantly trying to undermine Ireland. You know, it's just disgusting, guys. You know, it's disgusting the way the British media, the BBC, you know, and all these other media, lefty sort of news platforms, these Marxist woke news platforms try and undermine us in Ireland, okay? The last news story we have today is a brand new HSE diversity advertisement, okay? It says here from Peter Paul guy on X, the HSE Irish National Health Service ad campaigns on HIV have a distinct lack of diversity in them. Where is the famed multiculturalism here? Yeah, I agree. There's only three white couples here. A straight man. So a straight white man with a big chubby white girl. Then you have two gay men. And then you have an old couple here, a white man and a young lesbian looking woman. So the typical HSE ads are like these guys. You know, black and brown, Middle Eastern people, you know, from all over the country. But all of a sudden, when it comes to HIV, it only affects white people. I didn't know that. I didn't know HIV only affects white people. So, yeah, completely disgusting. I see exactly what the HSE are trying to do here. The HSE are a cartel, guys. For those who don't know, the HSE, same as NHS in England, are a cartel, and they're corrupt and trying to corrupt the people of Ireland. So the last story we have here, guys, is of course a pointless bullshit news story that I just had to react to because this is the kind of shit that the Irish Mirror goes on about. Look at this, guys. It says, RTE star Donal O'Cusack steps out with boyfriend as they mark a special milestone. Wow. Donal O'Cusack and his boyfriend Nathan Adams celebrated his special milestone together with a fancy steak in a high-end steakhouse in Dublin. Who gives a shit, guys? Who cares? Who cares, guys? Okay? If you have a guy from wherever, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. Homosexuality does not matter in the Western world. We're all free. We're all have the same rights as everybody else. It's beautiful to see, guys. We love each other. Everybody loves each other. Everyone loves everyone else. We don't have to be dividing anyone on sexuality. This is a pointless news story run by the Irish Daily Mirror. Okay, the Irish Mirror Sport. Nobody cares about your sexuality in sport. Do better. Become excellent at your sport. Become a great person at your sport. Do better. I love you guys all. If you want to support me, help support each other. Hit the join link down below if you want to become a member for just the price of €3 per month. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace.